like I was saying, is a co-host with us.
Yes,
This
sir.
is so when we gonna talk about today and vibe out this we're gonna talk about some Shedeur Sanders right quick. Like,
Mm.
that's been a heavy topic since the draft had happened. And
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on him being selected at the round he was selected at versus him being selected at what was expected for him to be selected at?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got a couple thoughts. One,
Speak your mind, oh.
I definitely think he got shafted, man. That was some bullshit for real. Because
Mm.
when you look at the other QBs that was in the draft, I don't feel like nobody was. I don't feel like nobody was over him. Maybe Cam Ward was up there, but even I don't even think Cam Ward should have been.
Cam Ward, I don't know. Oh. Go ahead. I'll let you speak.
So I mean, I just say, hey, that's that on that side. On the other end of that, I do get how the league interpret Deion Sanders and that whole part. So,
Explain that, because you're the first Brown person I heard say that part of it. And I'm gonna let y'all know this gonna be probably one of the most intellect shows, because Omar's very intellectual person. I know Omar since he's 14 years old. He's always been intellectual, even though he went to Dunbar. He's
Dunbar,
even though he went to
you know
Dunbar.
what's up.
All right.
Crystal
But
Tide,
it's
stop
okay.
playing.
All right. But listen to what he has to say, because he's not, don't bash it, just listen. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead, O.
Yeah, so like on the other end of this, like Deion Sanders has always been a very outspoken superstar, super talent kind of a guy.
Mhm.
And a Hall of Famer. So anything he ever said, he could back up, and they always had to be quiet. So outspoken black men in general has been like, shunned and always kind of disrespected in media, and especially in the league. They want you to be very careful, very humble about how you approach things. And he not necessarily humble, very, very confident. So I think Shedeur has some of that energy, and by virtue of that, they wanted to try to humble Shedeur Sanders.
So politics is
For
definitely
sure.
came into effect.
Well, my take on the whole thing, man, is this. I think America is not used to seeing brown fathers and brown young men lives, right? My father was an intricate part. Recipes a big Frank. He was an intricate part of my life, right? He was a role model for me and other kids as well. That's adults now that come up to me and tell me my father was a DC Coach Prime. And his talent, right? He was humble, but he was confident. And a lot of chicken skin people in the NFL took that the wrong way as arrogance. You know what I'm saying? Because Archie Manning did it. Archie Manning had a cigar and said, "Hey, we're not sending my son nowhere near there, nowhere near the West Coast. You better not touch my boy." Guess what? He went to the Giants. Same thing with Eli. I mean, with Peyton. Said the same thing. Way to go, Indianapolis. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on your skin color and your skin tone. But I say fuck them. For real. Shedeur. I'm Frank C. I watched y'all all the way when y'all was in Jackson State, Slim. You like that. The only difference between you and Cam Ward is Cam Ward had an offensive line and you didn't. If you had that same offensive line in Miami that you had that was in Colorado, except with the exception of the big boy on the left tackle, Big Baby, Big Slim, you would have won a national championship. And I put that on everything. Slim, fuck the critics, fuck the media. Listen to your father, Slim. Your father got your best interest. And your big brother, I ain't even know Shiloh was your big brother. Your big brother crash out for you. So don't worry about the other Bama shit. Just keep on going. Do what you got to do, Slim, because you're a great quarterback. And you got great company behind you.
Shorty gonna be tough. I think the situation that he in right now, so it's 4 quarterbacks ahead of him. One of them, it's 5 quarterbacks on the roster, 4 quarterbacks ahead of him. One of them being injured, right? So you got Kenny Pickett, you got
Who?
Flacco.
Okay.
You got Kenny Pickett, you got Flacco, and you got Gabriel.
Who?
You got Gabriel.
Who?
The guy, Dylan Gabriel, the guy they just drafted.
Who?
From Oregon.
Oh.
Yeah, they had him up.
So he has a chance to actually compete for the job.
Sure.
This is the thing. He ain't never really have a chance.
Hold up, y'all.
Hold up, Frank. Let me say something. he never really seen real competition before because his father always been the coach and he always been the guy that, yeah, I'm the guy. But now you gotta go against some competition. This is what's gonna make him right here. This is what's gonna make him. If he can go through a gauntlet of quarterbacks that's in front of him, because you ain't the first one. You a 5th round draft pick, meaning that they can cut you if they want to. You ain't getting you ain't getting a check like you thought you was. You know what I'm saying? So that's where he at right now. So it's gonna test his fortitude at the end of the day.
That's a setup, bro. That's they set him up for failure, man. He ain't gonna make. They're gonna cut him. And I'm gonna tell you why. You just said you got the boy Gabriel, right? You got James. You got the boy Flacco. I ain't tripping on Kenny Pickett. He better than Kenny Pickett. I ain't tripping on that. But you got what's the Deshaun Watson? He's still there, right? So
but he hurt. He got 2 Achilles. He coming on 2 Achilles. He got rehab, bro.
But what I'm saying,
he's not coming back this year.
Okay, so if he's not coming back this year, you got Flacco that he's definitely starting because of what he did for Cleveland the first time.
He can compete against Flacco.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. You told me he compete. He can't compete against him because the chicken skins run that motherfucker, nigga. That's why they draft him, because they're gonna cut him and release him. He's gonna be out the fucking league. That's what they doing. It's a setup for failure. They're gonna put Flacco as a starter because Flacco's proven he won a Super Bowl, right? And he took Cleveland to the playoffs, right? Pickett, a solid backup. Where you gonna fit at, Shedeur? Once the other young nigga come back off of injury, he gone. It's a setup. They did it on purpose. So why would Gilliam gonna stay there? You know why Gilliam gonna stay there?
We got to beat Gabriel.
Why Gabriel gonna stay there? You know why Gabriel gonna stay there? Because he's part of the chicken skin crew. It don't matter. They'll keep him to prove a point. Why would Cleveland even draft him? Tell me why. They don't need him. You know why? Because Deion said, I don't want my son playing for a trash organization. So they said, okay, we're going to show you something. If y'all watch the clips, when they drafted him, the black nigga sitting like this. Everybody else like this. Everybody else that got drafted, yeah, yo, the organization. They like this. The black nigga, the brown nigga, my bad, the brown nigga, brother. So to hide your emotions, you bitch ass nigga, you going to show that shit on national TV. You're a sucker, coon. And I'm going to say it to your face, nigga. Whoever you are, that motherfucker brown nigga that was sitting in that chair, and Cleveland's training, whatever that room is, draft room, you's a sucker ass nigga for showing that emotion on national TV. You bitch ass nigga. And anybody know you send him this clip, you sucker ass nigga.
Okay, you can send him the clip. That was a Frank C outburst. He's gonna bring a story later. He's gonna bring a story later. That was a Frank C outburst, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I agree with you. To the extent of it being a setup for failure for him. But he's in right now.
Definitely.
He's in. So the fact that he's in gives him an opportunity.
But watch this though. If God with you, ain't who gonna be against him? His father's a soldier for God. He don't even curse.
But he in.
Father's soldier, and young ain't a soldier for God. So what you think God gonna do for them to show y'all can't play with my peoples, man?
But Shorty in right now. It's up to him now. It's up to him.
And one other thing about that too, man, his jersey already going through the roof off this. If they don't see that he got a potential to be the franchise or what you just done, it's just bad business.
He's nice, bro.
And the Browns quite frankly need it.
He's nice, bro. He's nice, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's nice.
To be honest with you, Shedeur Sanders is probably more quarterback ready than any other quarterback that came out this draft. Include when I say quarterback ready to start right now.